Xiaohai and Luis Cha are really made out of.
All right, man. I'm really excited. I want to see what this clash is about. I'd like to see this fundamental play. I want to see how Xiaohai attacks this and how Luis Cha adapts. Okay, already gets the jump in first. We've got him towards the corner. All right, Luis Cha backing up a little bit.
Luis Cha doesn't look like he want any of that right now, trying to feel him out.
Trying to slow down the gameplay a little bit.
He might be a little bit nervous. Jumping on those right Jinkins is not something that he normally would fall for, basically.
And already Xiaohai is, as always, very in control of the pace of the match. It's very hard to take that away from him. But Luis Cha gets a combo into the corner, able to slow down this interaction.
Good for the reset, keeps to hold that frame advantage. And I gotta say, Luis Cha's ability to adapt to that jump in after it turned him around was masterful.
Oh!
Xiaohai with the great confirms.
That's right. And, you know, despite Xiaohai taking that one away, I really like the character choices here because Benimaru is characteristically difficult to outpoke in the air, in the ground, and to keep at bay, you know. And I feel like these characters that Luis Cha has is actually a pretty good pick against them.
Right, I think so too. Now earlier we did get to see Luis Cha running Andy on point. He's chosen to put him center position, and so possibly hoping to capitalize on some of the momentum he was getting, putting Andy on point at a later point in the match.
You already see he's definitely probably most comfortable with his Andy play.
Oh, for sure.
He's been most aggressive. His zoning has been pretty on point.
And he knows the power of that jump CD.
Yeah, he's definitely been backing off Xiaohai here.
Ooh, that's sweet.
Xiaohai finally got 1 meter to go for some activation mix-up.
If he gets that low B, though, that's going to be problems.
Uh-oh, get it started. Yeah. Does not want to let him get it started. I like the plays that he's making here. But Luis Cha is going to have to close the gap here eventually, which is going to make him take some risks.
He's going to have to hurry up, though, because he's getting a lot of time off the clock right now. He needs to get it to the point where he's going to get some life back for killing this Benimaru, if he can do it. If he takes a low B into a max mode combo, all of it's for nothing.
Just needs that one hit, and he's working so hard.
Oh, no.
Oh, and he just keeps draining his life away.
Oh, there it is!
No, all that work
That's
negated.
Gonna kill. That's it.
He literally negated all that work. And that's the fear that can be instilled by somebody like Xiaohai.
Mm-hmm.
That whole time, he worked for about 10 to 12 seconds on trying to nick away that one last little piece of life. And because he couldn't convert, lost that round.
Lost that round to the classic Obi. Now this Mui has a ton of work ahead of her. Can probably take out this Benimaru really cleanly right there. No life loss. But he's got Kua coming up next for 2 bars.
All right, man. He's definitely going to have to rev it up right here with Mui.
Rev it up.
Woo! And this is a tough matchup here with Kula.
Yeah, she's got to get in. Kula doesn't have to do anything.
Play it safe. Doesn't have to commit too hard to anything, really. A lot of trades are probably going to happen.
And now we're seeing those reactions from Xiaohai where he sees the hole in the block string and he's going to blow it up with a DP.
It's really difficult to find an opening here in this matchup for Mui.
Yeah, I can imagine this is probably tough for Mui simply because her best asset is something that Kula just doesn't have to worry about.
Exactly.
That right there, that far stand C. And Kula has one of those as well. All right, make it count. If he gets rid of her now, it's going to be pretty good for him going into the last round.
He's still got 2 meters to work with, so he can make something happen. Maybe a quick punish with the far C.
Doesn't want to spend it, though. I don't think that's smart. I think he should spend that bar right now if he gets another hit.
Xiaohai coming into the mix-up and burn some meters.
Oh, he uses it anyway. Oh, okay. Clean.
All right. Wow, really turning it around here for Luis Cha. Giving himself the opportunity to come up.
But this Iori though.
That's right.
The Iori.
This is the Iori.
And this is where things kind of slow down. This is where people start holding their breath, clutching their pearls. When Xiaohai's Iori gets on screen, people, they barred the windows. They locked the doors.
This is where you feel those years of experience on one character. Like, whoa, 98 Iori. Whoa, 02.
Oh, the Scum Gizzle just a bit outside.
Oh, folks, but I don't know how this is going to turn out. He's got 0 meters. 5 meters Xiaohai.
2 hits.
This is very dangerous.
Can't confirm, though. Gets a grab out of the corner.
Luis Cha still keeping it aggressive. I like the play. I like what he's forcing here.
Oh, nice.
Oh, trying to go for the overhead activation. Still has some meter to work with. Could get a mix-up, possibly a command grab. Not going to have any time to take advantage of it so far, though.
He's going to wait it out, and it's all right because the life is pretty much even at this point. Oh, watch out for the Scum Gale. He knew it was coming.
so hard to deal with these mix-ups and the fundamental play at this point. Xiaohai could likely just activate and close this out. Doesn't even need to connect.
Oh, nice jump, though. Didn't have to take that jump.
Up. Now he has 1 meter. He can make something happen here.
Ooh.
Look out for that far C. Looking to pop it.
He's going to have to get creative here.
Oh!
Luis Cha!
One more.
Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Luis Cha needs to get out of there. There is no reason for him to get. Oh! Take it easy. Oh! My Lord!
Luis Cha! Wow, stood his ground the entire match and slowly but surely capitalized at the end of that.
You know scare, I know scare.
Wow, amazing play by Luis Cha. And now you got him on his heels.
Now Xiaohai has to be worried. Now he's like, I didn't know Anchor Mui Mui was a problem.
And Luis Cha, I always believe. Luis Cha knows.
He's like, you don't know?
I knew I had the juice.
I've been in the cave for 6 months, baby, working on this girl.
Do you see the dirt on my elbows? Do you see the dirt on my forearm?
I just took a shower 5 minutes ago. I'm already dirty. That's how clean. That's how dirty that Mui Mui is.
All right, man. Luis Cha kicking up some dust here in the first round.
And now Xiao has to do it all over again.
And characteristically, Xiaohai does get a lot more aggressive after he loses, so let's see how he adjusts.
Well, you have to, especially like that.
You just cannot allow somebody like Luis Cha to get comfortable and play his pace, because that's really what happened.
Yeah,
he slowed down the pace to where Luis Cha feels a lot more comfortable.
Fell right into the trap. And now Xiaohai has to work doubly hard to make sure that doesn't happen again. And now Luis Cha feeling like he can do whatever he wants.
Wow, gets the cross-up.
No conversion off that, but it's all right. That orange meter is real, and this is going to take out the
Gonna blow it?
Yeah.
Oh, does not need to blow it.
Not have to. 1 bar damage for Benimaru. So unfair, but whatever. We love the character. Just kidding. But this is where things got a little murky, as it were.
This match
why?
Slowed down almost to a grinding halt, and then sped up at the end, and Luis Cha blew it.
And you got to feel like Luis Cha's feeling really comfortable, too, because he feels like, hey, I can spend some time downloading this guy right now. A guard break, Andy.
That is huge.
That is strictly an older Bogard brother tactic.
Definitely not known for his guard breaks.
No.
Wow, and that just goes to show you how full speed Luis Cha is right now.
He can go in all gears, man. First gear all the way to 18.
Got to be careful with a player like Luis Cha. Definitely a momentum place type character.
And we're talking about a character here that basically has no DP and still will throw a fireball from full screen.
Oh, what a bait! Did you see that bait? That was so sick. Took advantage of his supreme reactions. That was great. Wow.
That is a level of thinking that you just don't reach overnight.
It works. I've seen so many people theorize about that, and it finally works.
All right, hold that EX fireball. What you going to do about it?
Oh, so much respect right now. Xiaohai has to play respectful.
Well, he got stung so hard from that.
Wow. When you connect the far D, you know it's going your way.
Ooh. And Xiaohai's scared right now. He is leaking.
He doesn't have to do anything right now.
He's hurt, man. His soul is hurt.
He could close the space. He could back off. It's Luis Cha's game.
Sees the hole.
Ya está cagado, desmádralo.
That dude studies. He studies his gameplay, baby.
The Kino eye is real within Luis Cha.
Wow, phenomenal play so far. Can Xiaohai turn this around?
I don't think so. It is way too far in Luis Cha's favor. He's going to have to do something big. Xiaohai has to basically flip the script on Luis Cha right now and put him on his head.
Well, if he ever needed the guy up there to do it, he's the one.
Definitely the one.
Oh, and get started with the command grab.
Speaking of momentum, spin the bar, get that damage. That's going to take him out.
That's some chunky damage, baby.
Still going to have more meter than this Mui Mui coming. Ooh,
trying to make him work for it. Luis Cha trying to make him work.
I respect it. Still going to have 3 bars going in.
Ooh.
And going to have about full health, I believe.
We have come into the danger zone where both players are so dangerous right now.
Bread it up. Just butter me up, baby. Put me on the frying pan.
Oh, this is going to have to be earned. This is not going to be free for either one.
No way. And you know Xiaohai hates playing matches.
Oh, blocks the overhead,
like,
but still has some meter to work with.
Xiaohai thinking, man, this guy thinks way too much right now.
Decided not really to commit to those far D activations. Usually I see him try to go for that to get the momentum going. Oh!
Is that gonna, yeah, it's gonna connect. All right.
And saves the meter for that. A very common tactic as of late. Oh, gets it. Oh, man.
Luis Cha's going down for this one. All right, we're going 1-1, ladies and gentlemen.
And an anticlimactic second match going into the next match.
That's the adjustment, though. That's the adjustment I was talking about. In this tournament series, in this level of playing this game, it's not about how much you know and how good you are at executing it. That's a part of it. But 80% of it is the ability to adjust and stay consistent. And Xiaohai is definitely better at that than anybody else in the building right now.
He's definitely, he definitely keeps the train on the tracks longer than most. That's for sure.
Now the question is, can Luis Cha prove me wrong?
Yeah, here we go, man. This is where you see a great player emerge.
Luis Cha
looking, that was so sick.
Calls out the sweep.
Use the invul underneath, and Xiaohai tried to challenge and gets knocked by the San CD. Very smart play
He's
there.
just lucky Luis Cha didn't have any meter.
Who is that daring? Wow, Luis Cha turning it up, and that's what he's got to do, man. He's playing the notes correctly.
Luis Cha right now is literally saying to himself, Xiao, who is this guy?
This is a serious battle right here. This is real back and forth. I don't know. This is as good as it gets. Oh!
That's a little basic. Probably tried to roll out of that, didn't get it.
2 meters work. Can he use the blowback possibly? No, decides to
what's the
activate. Chesting him down.
You need something behind that. You can't just keep throwing those out like that.
Oh!
All right, nice dandy.
The normals. The zoning.
He's going to take it.
Gets the jump in.
The
now
cojones.
Luis Cha's up. Ooh, and Luis Cha in there just willing the challenge. Continue to keep trying to challenge in this fight, and now he finds himself ahead.
And I got to say, he has been proving that he's been making this Kula pretty much ineffective the entire evening.
Well, like I said, man, he's definitely got great characters to work with these. Characteristically difficult.
Oh, speaking of seeing the hole in things, calls out the Ryu Imbu with far stand B.
All right, man. I mean, the name of the game here for Xiaohai is really to keep it fundamental here, you know, and try to close the gap. There you go. And he's being very aggressive again, which is what he needs to do.
But he might be weary of this. He knows this is where everything turned around last time. Oh my
big
God.
damage.
Just doesn't block the double hop.
Decides not to turn the meter.
He wants the big damage.
Oh, nice down D anti-air. Always love to see those.
What's the word again? Oh my God! Just runs up
Xiaohai. Wow, and gets beat by the bar cancel blowback.
Was Xiaohai looking for the grab? Was he trying to tech?
I don't know, man, but the way that Luis Cha has been challenging in his face, running up and just pressing the right buttons at the right time, the man's timing is impeccable. But Xiaohai trying to make a turnaround with the most elite character that he's got.
And Luis Cha wanting no more of that.
Once again, going to work, trying to slow down this gameplay that is Iori, which is very difficult to do.
Yeah, and that low D is paying off dividends for Andy right now.
Placement just so good so far. It gets right out of there.
Oh, caught him. All right. This is where things turn around from. This is where things happen.
All right, man. Hey, that's actually the first time I've seen him do this in that match. So he stand deactivates. He's had a lot of opportunities to do that before and was playing a little bit more conservatively. So maybe
Possibly
right
felt
now.
like he didn't need to do it.
Yeah, exactly. But now he feels like he needs to get the aggression going. Because he has been getting slowed down a lot by the way that Luis Cha plays. Luis Cha slows down momentum.
And it's happening again. We're seeing this Iori back off from his Mui Mui, but he's not going to be able to do anything from that distance. He just doesn't want to be in that sphere of influence.
Very careful, both of them.
Watching out for that far stand C.
Oh, wow.
The far stand D, though.
Great placement in that far stand D. Make an appearance in this last round.
Takes the full knockdown, doesn't try to tech roll out of there.
Roll back, very good use of meter. Has other 3 on stock, about to get 4.
Oh, no command grab. It was definitely right for it. Ooh, he was thinking about it. He was thinking about it.
I feel like that would have worked.
Yeah.
Closing the distance. Put him in the corners. Backs right off. I like the way Luis Cha's working this.
Oh no! Oh no! He gets it back anyway.
Chooses to save the meter.
No overhead, no
he's
grab.
looking for the bait.
Went and did it. Just went and did it.
Not dead yet.
Not enough,
The
not
magic
enough.
pixel.
Wow.
Space the uppercut.
Wow.
Luis Cha takes the round and takes the match, putting the legend Xiao Hai into losers. Amazing play.
What an explosive opening to top 8. Incredible.
You are short of shocking the world so far, Luis Cha. Staying in winners.
How many guys are about to claim this man's? That's my boy, dog.
Yeah, right? I always knew he could do it. I kept it to myself, but you know. Wow.
How do we top that?
Wow. And that's what you love to see in a KOF match, man. When it's a lot of back and forth, big adjustments, and at the end of the day, it's just like you said earlier, you know, whoever can stay the most consistent, can keep the train on the rails the longest, is really who came out ahead in that match.
Yeah, totally. You know, we get to see where Xiao Hai's breaking point is. We obviously saw that he did not like the position that he was in, and he kind of gave up. He kind of gave up.
I mean, we were talking about him not letting loose a lot of strategies that he usually uses in matches, and he finally started using that far send into activation. But I really think that that's where he lost the match, where he just did not keep up the aggression, which is very odd for a player like Xiao Hai and having the character like Iori on deck.
You think maybe he bet too much on it?
I think he held a little too much back on that.
Yeah.
As far as strategy goes, I'm not saying he wasn't holding back as a player, but I think he played it wrong. Strategically, he did not play that right.
I think you're right. I think you're right. I don't think that Xiao Hai was willing to do that up until the point he realized it was too late. And at that point, Luis Cha had become so comfortable.
Ooh, man, we got a real one out here. Shout outs to the Middle East, White Ash versus E.T. Shout outs to E.T.
The OG terror, man.
Oh, man. The OG, once again, man. I mean, we got an OG versus, I don't want to say relatively new, but at least to the visible community.
Yeah.
White Ash, this is the first time he's made an appearance at EVO at this level.
Yeah, and he's already in top 8. I mean, way to debut, buddy.
I mean, he really proved his mettle, man. I know he had played in a tournament a while ago and beat a lot of
he has been
highly
making
talented
waves.
players.
He's been making waves, no doubt. But as far as the EVO scene goes, we did not get to see him. We didn't get to see him at WCS. We didn't get to see him at a lot of other events, too. So he's coming out here, and like Luis Cha, he's making everybody say his name.
Yeah, he's proven his mettle, too, man. And give credit to E.T. consistently in EVO KOF top 8s and winning tournaments, being very consistent player, man.
And he's looking real sharp in that shirt, don't you think? That looks really good on him.
Yeah, he does,
I like
man.
that haircut, too.
Yeah,
oh,
man.
man.
He's a cool dude.
He is a really cool guy.
E.T.'s a really cool dude.
And you got to imagine, he is so happy with these Clark buffs.
Oh, I bet, man.
He is in love again. And I promise you, people, if he gets that Clark going, it's going to be really hard for White Ash to survive.
Yeah, man, that's a legacy character for him. He's definitely been putting in work.
Definitely,
and,
for sure.
And has a great understanding of the flow of those types of matches. Ooh, I dig it. Another character that I feel is very strong.
Undervalued, though.
Very underrepresented.
Yes. We've seen a lot of players who people did not expect to crack top 8 in majors have been using Maiden.
That's a good point, yeah.
Most notably Donkey. Donkey cracked top 8 at Combo Breaker.
Yeah.
And the star of the show was Maiden-kun.
That's true, yeah. All right, decided to put Maiden-kun first, so we get to see this show from the get-go. All right.
Yeah, point in Maiden-kun's pretty serious.
This should be wild,
I actually
man,
like
this matchup.
It's a good idea to do that against this Mien. He's got the pillow that'll make her think twice about her dive radius.
Yeah, he's going to control space with that pillow and be able to start his offense, as opposed to constantly having to deal with it.
Right, and she has to commit to a dive once it comes out, so he can just charge up that little flash kick thing right there. There it is. And White Ash having some issues.
We're going to have to force ET to really make some reads here in the air.
Oh, he's just kind of autopiloting right now. Oh, lands on it.
Can't go there, buddy.
I like how he uses the pillow to just cover his run. That's really cool.
Yeah, man, good coverage distance.
Yeah, man, hold down that punch button. Ooh.
Yup.
Ooh.
Yeah, you get to do that. You get to do that.
He made him make a decision, and when he made that decision, he was waiting for him on the ground.
KOF the game, dude, is all about committing.
A lot of people think that she doesn't have to commit to anything, but the truth is, as soon as she chose to go for that vertical dive down, she was in a world of hurt.
And White Ash was in a place where I'm sorry, ET was in a place where he was pretty much safe.
Yeah, he was pretty much safe. All he had to do was walk up. Oh,
wow.
He's like, get that out of here. Not buying. Oh, the cross-up classic.
Tries to burn the meter.
I think he has to right now. He needs to get this character out of here.
He needs
He's
to gain the
wasting too
edge
much time.
here.
Wasting too much time on his main coup. And ET's
so
not
well.
ET's not giving it up. Whoa!
Okay.
How low can she go?
All right, man. I'm very impressed by the way ET was able to control the match with main coup. Let's see if this translates over to his other characters.
They've got a Benny Morrow out there, and I think pretty much everybody has a Benny Morrow at this point. Not much deviation in play styles.
Would be safe to assume that people have a pretty decent understanding. Oh man, that's right on that low B.
And he confirms it off of one low B too. That's good. Doesn't opt to spin the bar, but gets a pretty big chunk of damage. Takes her out with a jump kick.
Going out with 4 meters. We're going to have a 5-meter Athena.
You know how I feel about that. Don't die with your boots on.
I don't think he's going to let that happen, actually.
No, man, this is
the character.
This is the new Athena. This is the lugs Athena.
Gets the activation. Gets a big punish here.
We might not even get to see Clark at this point.
Right now, ET, I feel, has not been really challenged.
No, he's feeling really comfortable with all the maneuvers he's going for.
And that's what I feel White Ash has to do. He has to put him in a situation that makes him at least a little uncomfortable, and he's not been able to achieve that.
Yeah, get in his face. Get in his face. Oh, no, it doesn't fall for that. Not falling for that.
You hate to see that happen, especially because that totally takes the wind out your sails.
Yeah.
Your mix-up did not work. Oh, but gets an activation anyways.
Oh, does not opt to spin the meter, though.
Oh, works out.
Felt like he didn't have to, I guess. Here we go, guys. Oh, he went with Leona. Okay. I guess he feels that Clark challenge is not real.
Out that.
I didn't even notice he picked Leona. My bad.
Very close to getting a guard break.
Can't do nothing about that. It's safe.
Pressing buttons. That guard break is still close. Gotta look out for that.
Coming alive. Coming alive.
Wow.
Takes it from the jaws of defeat. Snatches a supreme victory. Superb.
Wow. He sped up full speed at the end.
It just started rolling downhill. He just jumped on the boulder and started rolling downhill.
All right, man. Wow. ET got put on his booty on that last
Pretty hard, man. Pretty
Yeah.
hard. Like, I don't think he even got to do anything to Leona.
Wow.
Look,
That was
in
pretty
it.
wild. Yeah. Dude.
Look at his eyes, man. They never blink.
Death. For
They
all.
don't blink. Oh, okay.
Oh, he looked into the camera, bro.
He's like,
I'm sorry, I wasn't talking about it. I didn't mean it.
He stared deep into your soul and says, I know you're going to jump. Eyes of a killer, man.
ET played this well. Let's see if White Ash can make the adjustment in this matchup.
But the thing is, like, he played it well, but White Ash wasn't tripping.
That's true, man. You didn't see him really waver.
And once again, that's that adjustment. That's that ability to stay solid under pressure. That's what's going to win the day at the end at this level.
Wow, and really changing up his play already with Mian.
Yeah, a lot more ground play going on here.
Now he's trying to call out those pillow attacks. Oh, gets caught right there.
I guess if he feels like he can make ET throw them offensively, then he can go in the negative space right
big
there.
punish.
Right there.
Gets a fortunate roll.
Once he got after this reset, lands right on the pillar.
You can't do that.
The hitbox for that is comical.
A much closer match.
Go right on it, but once again, he ain't tripping.
Nope. And this is a way better outcome than even the first match.
And you got to think that ET right now, as cool and calm and collected as he is, probably thinks he needs to make something happen despite having won that round.
Exactly, because he knew how the outcome ended up last time. He was ahead 4, but did not change the outcome.
And that's when you start feeling
damage. No.
Oh, nice. Here we
Wow,
go. These main two combos.
Great damage.
Highlight video. And that's one of those situations where you could win the first round and still feel like you're behind.
Absolutely. And you can tell right now, ET really just wants to keep on the momentum.
And he
does not want to let it go. Woo!
ET's so smart right now, knows that this Yuri wants to be in the air 80% of the time. Going to throw that vertical pillow each time. Does not opt to do any real damage. Unfortunately, White Ash.
Oh, gets hit from that overhead from a mile away.
Let's give him the butt.
Yeah, man. I mean, this is a similar story from the first match. Didn't really give any reason for ET to really have to change up his gameplay, but somehow snuck away with the last match. Oh, I don't know about that now. This is pretty deep.
That was pretty simple.
Yeah, this is a lot different situation. You're getting Athena with 2 bars instead of 5. And you got to work through 2 characters. 2
full health characters who have meter. And it's Benny Maru. Might as well be playing the entire cast again.
Gotta remember, man, White Ash stayed solid regardless. Oh no. Well, you just keep getting tagged like that.
He's misjudging that jump, and he thinks he's going to be going for a cross-up jump B, but he ends up getting tagged by the jump B.
It's a bad situation. Whoa.
Oh, he kind of gambled pretty hard on that. Oh!
Here's the opportunity right here for White Ash. 0 meter Benny Maru. This is your chance. Time to get risky.
And if White Ash somehow snatches this away from ET, you're going to hear a lot of screaming. You're going to hear a lot of screaming coming up. This is what happened last time.
What's he got next? What's he got next?
Uh-oh. Does he know?
Oh!
He does not know. He doesn't know.
Woo!
He doesn't know.
Are we going to see a repeat of the first match? White Ash says, you're damn right you will.
He doesn't know about the EX Javelin. He's been challenging it every time. You can't. You just got to let him do it.
Oh, that's a problem.
And this was no problem for White Ash in the last round.
Oh, gets the cross up.
All right, he's all right.
He got him. He got him.
Just to make sure, climax that.
And that's what you run into when you go against Leona with that much meter. And that's really how you got to work it, man.
Yeah, you just take the opportunity as it comes to you. And it's not going to be often. White Ash proving that he doesn't give up opportunities easily.
That's right, man. ET really trying to stay the course here. Successful so far, and it's really, I feel right now, on White Ash to make that big adjustment.
And White Ash right now not falling for that pillow anymore. He just kind of wants to build meter, and if he sees the pillow's not out, he will go for the horizontal dive. Whoa, caught him jumping.
And right now, actually, ET really working his horizontal game.
Caught him poking,
to close
man.
the distance.
What are you doing?
So White Ash is being a lot more conservative.
All right, he wants the hard knockdown. What's he got for him?
Oh, lets him off the hook.
Kind of teased him a little bit without doing the follow-up. Oh, man. He can't take too many much more.
No, wow, big mistake.
Yeah. That was a little tricky, though. I can see why he got hit by that, because there was a couple things going on there in that instance, and the last thing he was looking for was a low B.
He definitely commit to other options. He was thinking about other things, exactly. Yeah. And that's what will happen in a game like KOF. There's so many things happening that you can't just think of all of them. You really have to make a commitment between 2 options.
Right, so you think the best one, sometimes you think the best one is jump, and you think you jumped, and you still get hit on the ground.
Exactly. All right, White Ash making a turnaround. Really didn't see much from Yuri before. Gets the cross up.
Okay, he's got a setup after this.
Landed in front. Is he going to stay solid? White Ash.
That sweep is going miles.
And that down C. Okay, White Ash staying solid. Yuri has appeared as a character for him and was not present in the last 2 matches.
Oh, for sure, you know, and we all know how dangerous she can be, especially if he gets that cross-up, which is so good. But she has to get around that jump B from Benny Maru.
I feel like this matchup can open up for him. Yep.
Oh, man, did that jump B too early?
Oh, whoa!
Wow! It comes out anyway. I didn't know that.
Oh, man.
Dip.
When you thought he had the opportunity to punish there, he didn't.
And ET just going all out right now, just like, please.
Wow.
Well, give me a reason to spend my meter. Give me a reason.
Pretty much, man. That's the name of the game. Give me a reason to not stop being in your face with all this action.
And White Ash lives for that action, apparently, because he's been eating it up all
Yeah,
match.
that's right.
And now we got Benny Morrow versus Athena.
Oh, man. Oh, gets a full punish optimized.
I got to mute myself. Darn.
Oh, man. And that's happened more than a few times where he's been able to, like, reward it with those jump-ins.
Wow. What was
That's not good for you,
that?
buddy.
Oh, man, that might have been a command grab setup, but got a vertical hop instead. What?
Oh, still has him on his heels.
ET trying to get away from that. He knows what's going to happen if he lets her get off the hook.
About to take this ET. He's just got to stay solid here. Well, pretty much over, yep.
And ET playing that solid as possible. Maybe a little anticlimactic at the end, but still, he knew what he needed to do. And he knew he was not doing anything about that 6-leg sweep.
I mean, even ET kind of just shook his head. Like, he wasn't real proud of that performance.
Hey, you know, sometimes you just got to take it as they come.
Yeah, and often we have these conversations about players who we see play at a ridiculously high level that sometimes they just need that challenge to really be able to turn it up.
Yeah.
You know, fortunately for ET, he didn't get put into loser's bracket to set off that fire, you know?
Yeah, and I got to say that, you know, sometimes when you get put in the loser's bracket, even when you're in that top level, you're not able to turn it on. Sometimes somebody like ET might see that as like, oh, no, my path that I set in front of me didn't go exactly as planned. And you get stuck thinking about what should have happened and not thinking about what's going to happen.
Well, what's good right now is that this is really early in the matches, so players can make those adjustments. Where it becomes killer is when you start getting into winners finals, losers finals, and that is just a tremendous hill to climb.
It's cutthroat. It's cutthroat. You know, you'll see people who are best friends just doing the scummiest stuff to each other. Like this guy. This guy has no friends anymore.
And this is literally what I was talking about. Reynolds is one of those guys that got to get put on his booty to really turn on level 10.
Oh, man. And when he does, though, it's real.
Yeah, man. Looking to make a run through losers bracket here. Former EVO champion, 2013.
2013. And like 2013, we are seeing him come into top 8, not in the best position.
No. But rarely is Reynolds ever in the best position. He seems to always love fighting from behind.
Man, I just wish he could do it on his own, though. Why even require a catalyst? Just
you know, some players just have the weirdest reasons as to why they get turned on in a match.
You're right. It's an idiosyncrasy of his.
Yeah.
You know, he likes to feel like if he loses, it's over, and if he wins, he's the man.
And that's really one of the more entertaining things about him is that he makes the impossible seem possible, you know?
Now, the true story here is actually that technically, potentially, Reynolds and Xiaohai meet for the 3rd time this year in this bracket, if he advances beyond this.
All right, but we definitely got no joke of a player here. Is no slouch. Bridget, really.
GX Bridget going as ZJZ right now.
Really coming into this and showing that he's got real skill, that it's real. It's just not in the international platform or, yeah, outside of this country. He can play against anybody. It doesn't matter.
Totally. We saw him at World Championship Series. I believe he got 2nd place to M-Dash.
That's right.
So we know what this guy can do. And he, honestly, he's scary.
He's definitely a stone cold dude. Like,
yeah, look at that. The expression never changes. It's been like that since 10 a.m.
He wakes up like that and goes to sleep like that.
Brushes his teeth. Doesn't even open his mouth to brush his teeth, man.
Yeah, man.
When he tried to smile, he was like, yeah. Speaking of guy that never smiles, you think he's worried? Is that a pensive look on his face?
I don't think he gets worried, but he does get tense. Like he looks like he's ready to explode. He's that type of player.
About to cut a diamond?
Yeah, but it's crazy, though, because it's, you know, you think about it as viewers and people who enjoy watching his play, it's like, I'd almost rather see him just be more consistent than be so explosive, because it's just scary to see a player like that, because you want to see them win, but it's just so risky, you know?
That's why I always ask them, my dude, why don't you gamble?
Yeah, man, you win some, you lose some, right? I think that's his motto.
He told me I do gamble. I'm buying a house.
Oh, wow. Smart man.
Yeah.
Mature, Yuri, and a Leona. Okay.
Now, Gong-il has definitely thrown some people on their heels,
Yeah.
especially from Reynolds. Reynolds has thrown so many people flat back because of Gong-il. And I don't think it stops today.
Yeah, and he's rocking a maiden to him, too?
Yeah, he was rocking him earlier on, too. And that was surprising because I honestly thought it was a button check for the longest time. it just kept going.
My mistake. It happens. When you got a guy that plays so many different characters, you never know.
What's really beautiful about this is this is a potential matchup that we didn't get to see at World Championship Finals because Reynolds got bodied by the airplane.
Yeah, man. You know, you guys got teased back then. Didn't get to see Reynolds represent at a stage like that. But this is it. He's here with all the other great talents.
Yep.
And he's got to make a run for it, man.
Cameo of Gibby in the background, of course.
And he's really going to have to earn his medal for sure.
Yes.
Because it is in question as of right now.
It is questionable. He has not, I won't say he hasn't performed well at the previous events. He's been performing great, stupendous. But he has not been able to finish off.
Also, just the lack of appearance on certain stages that makes you kind of forget a little bit about the prowess that a player like Reynolds can have.
Yeah, you really don't believe it until you see it.
Exactly. Those quintessential moments that we've seen over the years have not seen it too much in this season of KOF.
Right, and it's partially because it's a new game. It's partially because they flipped the game on us with the most recent patch. And I still believe people are trying to figure out what to do with it.
Yeah.
I still don't think a lot of people know how to play this game because we have not formulated everything that, you know, that could be the meta, as it were.
Wow, so you guys saw that character selection and how they were a bit apprehensive as to where they were going to go. And I guess they just got the info that it was a blind pick.
Every damn time there is a top 8 and Reynolds in it, there is a blind pick.
That's playing the numbers, man.
No, I get it. That's why I say, why don't this guy gamble? All right, that is not working for him, clearly.
Oh, okay, try to bait something out there. Trying to make that presence of, hey, man, you got to switch up your game plan. Oh, playing real solid so far.
All right, he's getting stuck blocking a lot of stuff right now, and ZJZ, I'm just calling Bridget. I can't. Bridget right now just letting them hold on to all this this life deficit. Reynolds smart enough to challenge it. Oh, he challenges it anyway. Had it right the first time. Oh, wow.
Did not let him set up that pillow. Caught him in between.
Reynolds needs to think of something quick. Bridget is feeling mighty comfortable back there.
Oh, man, just in the range of that uppercut. Landing on top of stuff, getting zoned out, getting slowed down tremendously. ZJZ looking extremely solid right
Frosty is the word. He is an ice block.
Reynolds already turning on the aggression, trying to close in the gap.
Somebody better tell Reynolds this is not 3 out of 5. What the hey?
Gets a reset. Too comfortable right now, Bridget.
What in the HFIL is Reynolds thinking right now?
He has got his work cut out for him, man. He's got to chase this dude down.
Ooh. This is rough. Reynolds is looking dogged right now.
Nothing is working out for him.
I mean, nothing to take away from GX Bridget. GX Bridget is an amazing player, doing everything right, doing everything spectacular. But Reynolds is not responding.
He cannot get up off the ground. He keeps trying to get on his legs and getting sweeping from underneath.
It's like he's playing online or something, and it's desynced.
Oh, wow. Gets a jump in cross-up.
He's got 5 bars, and he's supposed to make that work.
And Reynolds trying really hard to close the distance, but hasn't been able to really slow down Bridget at all, really.
And I gotta imagine, Reynolds wants to make something happen right now, but he just can't get off his heels. Can't get on his toes.
Playing fantastically so far. Not really getting challenged. Wow.
OCV incoming.
Wow, if you ever wanted to see a great player get put on his heels, it just happened.
That is, I don't know what to say.
Wow, and a smirk coming out of the face of Reynolds like, yeah, dude, you're this close to going home. And let me remind you that the pop bonus is pretty nice.
I mean, he's getting a piece of it either way, but you know he wanted more. What is going on? He's going for another pick. The blind pick did not pay off for him. GX Bridget was not phased whatsoever. And so now Reynolds needs to reach deep into the bag of tricks and pull something out that will just throw GX Bridget out of the building.
What do you do when you get worked that hard? What adjustments do you make? What do you think Reynolds can do? Because honestly, I can't really come up with any advice or a simple answer, because a lot of the things that Bridget did wasn't too crazy.
No, it was just very much textbook Athena play. But that's more a testament to, oh, he went with Gangyo? All right. There's an adjustment right there out the gate.
And you'll see these types of picks with Reynolds where it's like, this is my I got to do work team.
Yeah.
You know, the strategy as far as picking what characters I pick goes out the window. I need to feel comfortable in what I'm doing. And that's the team.
Can't afford to hold anything back anymore.
Exactly.
And like, if he was already thrown on the thrusters because he was in losers, you got to believe they are working overtime right now with one more match before he's eliminated from the tournament.
Yeah, he's got to turn this up. This approach has been so difficult for him.
He's getting tagged by that down C. It's consistent. Oh, no,
man,
not falling for it. Tried to stuff out the fireball with the stomp, couldn't get it off in time. Oh, man. Making short work of this Gangyo. He needs to make something happen right now.
Very similar to the first match. Cannot close the distance.
Oh!
What?
Oh, got with the overhead.
Okay.
Solid damage incoming. What's the setup?
He's got to do something here.
GX Bridget unfazed. That is
taking the wind out of his sails immediately. Oh, you think you're going somewhere? Get back over here.
Dude, I heard you're the machine. Wow, Reynolds has to turn something around. And GX Bridget has to do nothing. GX Bridget just has to keep playing this exactly the way he has been playing this.
Wow, wow.
Bridget, please.
Big punish. He's going to have to let it rip.
Yeah.
He's got to gain some momentum.
No, don't be conservative. Don't.
Too many options, GG Bridget.
Standard grab. Oh, my God, he surged it. Yikes. But that was really smart from CJG. He knew after he ran into that fireball, whatever Reynolds did up there didn't matter. It didn't have to even be a stand C that he killed.
Look at this stone face, even in the face of winning.
Reynolds looking down the barrel of a second OCD. Okay, he's in there. Things are getting interesting.
Man.
He finally got over the hump.
I don't, you know how Pocket,
do you feel it?
I don't know if I believe, man.
Do you feel it, though? Or is your stomach starting to turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
And we really haven't even seen what he's got to do with these characters.
Nah. This is going to be a hard download.
Oh, man.
He just spent his last bar, though, so Reynolds not. Whoa!
Okay. That decision is big. That was a big decision. I like what he did there.
Okay. Oh, my God, no.
And Reynolds is on.
Reynolds.
He's on the hunt.
Reynolds. Feeling it. Reynolds feeling it, ladies and gentlemen.
No way.
That feeling that you're feeling in the pit of your stomach, that is dread for the impending comeback. I'm not promising that it can happen, but if anybody's going to do it tonight in this building, it's going to be Reynolds.
Again, Bridges, slow down this momentum. Uh-oh, pressing buttons at the wrong time. Starting to get a sense of his timing. Very nice, convergent.
Very nice. Did not go for the advanced cancel, though. Could have got some extra damage out of that.
Winning a lot of the trades so far. A lot of the air-to-airs. Whoa, almost got baited for something there. Remember to be happy.
Oh!
In the distance! Did not get punished by
The
that.
jump
Aaron.
C, rare whiff from the jump C. Okay,
Oh,
knows
nice
better.
decision there with that back dash. Gets out of range.
Wants 3 bars again. Wants to challenge him. Oh! He saw it! He saw it!
No meter with Reynolds, though. He's got to play really solid.
Oh, no, he tried to go challenge. He tried to reach. He tried to reach. Oh, he would have
Over
gone
the command grab and takes out Reynolds.
He thought he had that a little deeper.
He tried to set up that command grab. He was at the distance to run in and get the command grab. But Bridget was not having any of that and challenged him. And Reynolds goes home early in top 8 after just this close to turning on the juice. Too little, too late.
That's, oh my God. Reynolds definitely one of the favorites to win this tournament, and I'm not going to say he didn't play his heart out right at the end right there.
Yeah.
But just the unwillingness from ZJZ, a.k.a. Bridget, to let Reynolds set up shop at the end there. He saw it. He knew. He was like, I've seen this setup a million times before. You're going to get this jump D, and I'm going to feel stupid if I don't hit a button.
Unfazed is really how you can sum up that match. Reynolds just too little, too late, you know?
I don't want to cut you off, but I think this is a symptom of something Reynolds was talking to me about at CEO, where he felt that he's never been forced to play at that level before.
At least lately, in a while.
In a long time.
You could say that he was very well challenged in the 13 era, but 14, I have to say not too much outside of playing Shanghai, at least consistently. He hasn't been consistently challenged. And these players, the groups of people that they play with, play at a consistently high level.
Extremely high.
And a lot, you know?
You would be challenged to say they do anything else.
All right. Ooh. TC Paco.
TC Paco, combo master himself versus M-Dash, the terror from the East, quite possibly the strongest man in Japan.
This is a new appearance for both of them in the EVO Top 8.
Yeah, this is M-Dash's first appearance at EVO as far as recent memory serves. Yeah. And TC Paco, Top 8 showing here. But TC Paco has been making Top 8s all year. Has been making headlines all year, been making waves, basically a scary guy. Great Maiten-kun, by the way.
All right, man, here we go.
And I got to wonder, has M-Dash played a team like this before? Because he's got Mui Mui. He's got Maiten-kun. I don't really recall who he runs in the center, but it's a wacky team.
Well, you know, M-Dash, like we spoke earlier, sometimes it can be one of those situations where if he doesn't know the matchup, just the strength of his own characters and his ability can get him over, which actually is what makes this matchup interesting, because when you face a player that is of a certain caliber, you just can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
You know, you just can't. And Shanghai was a great example of that, right? Shanghai plays some great characters. He plays the Iori, and it still was not enough to overcome in his match.
Yeah.
So this may happen in this matchup also.
Yeah, you know, if M-Dash just isn't used to whatever playstyle TC Paco's going to throw at him, he could end up on his back.
That's right.
And we already got button checks, so him flirting with Ramon right now is a real possibility.
Uh-oh. What are we going to see, man?
Tongue?
No, he's kidding. He's joking. No way.
He's kidding,
No
man.
way.
He's joshing.
He's not going to do
Pulling
it.
that leg.
Okay.
Yanking you.
Okay, thank you.
He's fibbing. Selling Whoppers.
2 for 5?
2 for
3.
5. He faked us out twice. Oh, we got a Kim on deck? Iori Yagami.
All right,
How did I know?
I mean, that's common team.
People would complain about this kind of team normally, but this is top 8 EVO 2017.
But you know what I appreciate so much of this top 8 is that the other players don't have the same team, which has been a real problem for me when I watch a lot of these top 8s, is that, you know, a team like what M-Dash is running is usually all over top 8, right? Yeah. But in EVO top 8 at the biggest stage,
we got 2 Mui Muis.
Exactly, right? And Maiten-kun all over the place in this top 8.
Secret Blow-Up Surreal and KOF. There are so many characters in this game, you can't know everything.
I remember when this game first came out, the designer for this character was so happy that somebody played his character, but now his character's all over top 8.
He's like, okay, calm down, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, on top of an M-Dash, not letting him get his game started.
Ooh.
Just so willing to challenge here, M-Dash.
Paco's seeing that M-Dash is just hitting buttons, though, so he's going to challenge him with that reversal. Solid combo. M-Dash, solid player. TC Paco's got some work to do here. But this is long. We were watching this Luong all day today. Afro Dynamic couldn't keep his eyes off of Luong's legs because they were everywhere. They were kicking people in the mouth, in the stomach, in the back.
Yeah.
So we may not get a chance to see that because M-Dash is not giving an inch.
He's just been on top of him the whole time.
Yep, when you make somebody roll back from a jump in, he know they spooked.
Once again, this could be one of those things where Paco's just...
He ain't ready.
Yeah.
Because Luong's got some great tools. Luong's got some great tools to deal with Kula. We saw Luong shut down Kula earlier today. Really strong Kula, too.
And a no-meter Luong.
Oh,
wow.
What was that for? He shook. That shook him.
And this is where you make a great player, is when you turn this around and you literally have to snap in an instant. Okay, it's time to play.
He's thinking about it.
It's time to play.
Do I want to snap now or later?
No, now or later. I don't know if I'm ready for this.
Like, not quite feeling it yet.
And that's the contrast between these players that are playing right now. It's the guys that explode and the guys that are just always on track.
Yes.
And so far, the guys always on track have been the ones to keep coming out successful in this.
Right, and so far, Paco has not challenged this Kula at all. He's going to have to get rid of her here.
And that's not going to be enough to kill.
Okay. All right, using that far stand C, wants to get in there, but not so quickly.
One of the problems with Mui Mui is she can't be very explosive. Oh, no.
Unfortunate.
Wow, that was
rough.
That was a stomping.
That was rough to watch.
Walked all over Paco in that first match. And Paco's just, I don't know, man. I don't like his temperament right now.
Yeah,
he's thinking really deep, but he needs the juice.
He's leaning forward. He went back to character select.
He needs to have the death stare in his eyes.
Breathing a little hard there. I agree. He needs to get that look of intensity on his face that scares even himself. Opts to go with Mai over Mui Mui. Not a bad switch, but at the same time, your whole team was getting bodied, you know?
Yeah, man. I mean, major adjustment incoming.
And that's rough. And that's rough. You almost wonder if switching one character when you got OCV'd is really going to make a difference. Especially when they're running the same composition. What a call out.
Oh, wow.
What a call out.
Paco's got to get aggressive here. He really let M-Dash get started in the last match.
M-Dash ain't scared. And I'm loving M-Dash's play right now. Well, except for like taking all these jump Bs, I would have kept it going.
Oh,
Hyper
very nice.
Shuta.
He's just been so optimal this whole match. The whole tournament, actually, if you've been paying attention to how he plays.
Oh, definitely. He's got that Japanese spirit where it's very technical and very optimal. Oh, tries to call out the jump. That could have been bad for him. Paco getting some momentum back on his side. Oh, this could hurt.
This is going to be big for him.
One more.
So much damage on that combo. Wow.
That's what you got to do when you want to get back in the game.
That's a big mental shift, and now he's got the look in his face.
Now he's like,
you see that?
He's like, he knows that M-Dash didn't know about that last hit. That's what that looks
He's
at.
got the here we go, baby. Oh, no.
Yeah, spin the bar. He's like, cool, spin that meter.
You win. Player one wins.
Yeah, man, you could really look at that as a win for him.
I definitely would.
Oh,
He's like, oh,
here
boy.
we go.
The endorphins are kicking in. I feel it.
I feel it. Is that what they call the juice?
See, that the juice is inside of him, apparently. Don't let him build up too much meter back there. You're not really getting much, from putting Luong in a corner like that. Ooh, spin the, get some damage. And now M-Dash the one acting a little cautious.
Backing off. What is going on here?
Even after killing his first character, he's backing up. He's giving up the momentum. And even Paco doesn't want it.
Wow.
He didn't want it. But if you're going to give it to me, he's like, okay.
Really close to building one more meter.
Oh, where's the super? Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go. Is he going to, rolls out of it.
Looking
Very
for
nice
that
decision.
cross-up. Looking for that.
That is
Oh,
so hard
caught
to
him in
deal
his
with.
toes. Caught him in his toes.
Paco making a run for it.
Crowd going wild. And M-Dash right now has to decide, do I want this to go 1-1?
I don't understand why M-Dash made that big of a change in his aggression and how he's approaching this matchup.
And the only possibility could be that he doesn't care if this goes 1-1.
That's insane.
That is insane.
You would never do that in a top 8.
No way.
M-Dash, what are you thinking?
That's what I'm thinking, man. I'm like, dude, you gotta just take it. Now is not the time to be concerned about optimal damage.
Whoa.
Just get the damage. Play in the mud, baby.
A little bit of execution mistakes here by M-Dash. Saw you try to go for that crossover, but it didn't quite work out. No meter to work with, though.
Not catching him standing, though.
Ooh, decides to burn the meter, get the blowback. Woo! Get some good damage here, slowly working down that life.
He's not
DC
good.
Paco.
All right, finally
Burn
forced
the
him to
meter.
finally forced him to use the meter. And now we're gonna see what the switch, what kind of difference the switch makes.
Great finish.
We got Mai coming in anchor over Muy Muy.
I actually really like this decision. As far as the way it's playing out right now, as far as how much meter each person has, Mai has a great poke game. Will be able to keep Fiori out for the most part.
Oh,
And
that's
got
a
the
wrap.
low B activations.
TC Paco winning game number 2, 1-1, ladies.
This is what you like to see in a top 8. These adjustments. Ooh, too much juice. His veins cannot take it.
Popped the molly, man. He's sweating.
What is this? I've never felt these feelings in my life.
All these emotions. What's coming out of my eyes?
Woo! He's saying, let's go, dude. I want to get this over with.
I'm leaking.
Whoa.
Now M-Dash back at character select, saying, hold up, brother.
All right, man. Is this the first time we might see the explosive play style of a player earn him a win? We haven't seen that yet in this top 8.
I do believe that M-Dash has a mean streak, a very aggressive mean streak. He's got to let it out right now, though.
Oh, man, he's been juicing. Okay. Mixing it up. Mixing it up.
All right, went with the same crew. But will the composition be the same? We saw in the previous match, Kua. Oh, hey. Point Benny Maru. That's an interesting call.
Yeah, man. He's definitely Paco's walking out to the edge and trying to get this win. Really make a name for himself. He's done well so far. Can he keep it up?
I think he's already made a name for himself, but if he beats him, yeah, he is household.
Exactly. Uh-oh. Unfortunate jump in for Paco there.
Oh, jumps in onto the pillow though. And M-Dash making the adjustment almost.
Oh man, he could have had good damage here, but drops the combo. But he's got him on his toes, punishes the roll. Now he's chasing him down. It's Paco's game.
Paco can hang back. Even if M-Dash just wants to build meter by whipping right, he chooses to let him kill him instead, though.
Amazing.
All right, here we go. That M-Dash aggression coming out.
Took a step back, and now he's really stepping into this round.
Made him spin the bar on that guard cancel. Ooh.
The less meter Luong has, the less dangerous she is, and pops that meter to get some good damage here.
Oh, a little bit outside.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I think he might have wanted to go for a different maneuver there, but it didn't really cost him anything.
Right now, Paco's trying to chase him down. All right.
All right, so I feel like with that being a perfect,
Yeah,
Paco has all the momentum in the world right now.
definitely.
And he has shut down this Kua once before. But she got 2 bars, about to be 3.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. Now what are you going to do about it, Paco? Oh, just eats the jump in, but it was too high. Gets the grab.
Oh, gets the cross up. Time to get dirty. Whoa, still in his face, trying to bait something out there possibly. Gets the throw.
And M-Dash telling Paco, step into my office.
M-Dash making that jump CD work from very well.
Oh! Great
M-Dash.
decision. Great decision for M-Dash not to go for the obvious list one with that vertical jump B. He could have gotten grabbed afterwards.
Oh, very nice decision on that neutral jump in.
Oh, no activation though.
Oh, man, I don't know if I like this ball with no meter. Woo, big mistake.
That is huge, and that's even bigger.
Wow, this is mistake after mistake.
Meta, my stomach hurt.
And Paco just seemed to guess right on that last one.
I have got the most wicked tummy ache right now.
Somebody get this man.
Somebody get me a Alka-Seltzer or something.
No meter to work with, though.
Oh, no conversion, though. Iori definitely one of the players who can convert off of far moves. And he didn't even go for it.
Oh, he decides to go for it.
The grind! The grind!
Great damage here. Putting him on his heels. Oh, no.
That is huge.
He's going to get some life back on here, and it's going to be a real fight for Paco, even though M-Dash is down.
He's only coming in with one bar with Mai, too.
That is really rough because he needs to do some damage. Only close to halfway, though. Not that bad.
M-Dash has to watch out for that bar B, though. He cannot get tagged by too many of those. That's going to be an activation.
Yeah, and Paco has to stay on the offensive. He cannot let Iori get started here. Got to set up his offense. Got to be on top of him. Do not let Iori breathe. The second you do, that's game, man. And he's doing a great job so far. He's really turning it around. He's staying the course of the strategy. Staying on top of him, keeping the pressure here.
And
using that fireball.
M-Dash getting, I think that's it!
He played it perfect. TC Paco, wow. Cannot believe it, losing his mind right now.
The emotion pouring out of this man right now. That pent up, I'm beautiful.
Woo! He was wound up. He played that perfect, that last one. Just like I said, man, he had to stay the course, and now the crowd is chanting Paco. Took out a legend and put him, eliminated him.
That's
eliminated M-Dash, a world-class player. And for TC Paco, man, huge at a world stage.
Right, and if you're talking about this 3 months ago, do you believe that this is the outcome that would occur in this tournament?
No.
No one could make any argument.
And this is the stuff we were talking about in this top 8, man, where a lot of uncharacteristic things have happened this year in KOF, which is like, it's wild, man, because KOF has always been that game where you feel like, it's falling a bit behind, it's getting a little bit stale, but as soon as Evo shows up, as soon as we show up to an Evo, it gets wild, and we remember.
The heart starts pounding, the tears well up in your eyes, the heat rises in the pit of your stomach, and you love everything again.
Yeah, man, and that just goes to show you the talent of these players, the drive, because this is the first time a lot of these players are up here showing what they got, and it's very hard to deal with.
It's a lot. It's so much that you got to think, what took them here? What brought them here? Because when they were playing all year, we saw them go back and forth with members of their own crew, with other people possibly from out of the country, and possibly not doing as well. And they get here, and they're monsters, Suddenly, they're on the same level as M-Dash, as Xiaohai, as Reynolds. And people say that this game can't reach that plateau. But there was one person that was saying that it could.
Yeah.
Reynolds was the #1 believer in this region, in this country, that KOF could be contending with the world. And we're seeing that here right now.
And now you have these stars already looking great for the future of this game. Like, at this point, I know we haven't even finished top 8, but I'm like, wow, where do we go from here?
Yeah, the West is in the building. The Western world is now on the map.
Yeah, spotlight is on him, and Paco did not disappoint.
Man, he is still feeling it. Man, I totally sympathize with him right now. I would be a huge ball of emotions.
Wow, it's great to see people win like that, and huge upset. Okay, here we go. This is going to be a great match here.
What was that word you call it? Surgical? That's what's about to happen here. Two surgeons just picking each other apart.
Throw back to 2012.
Yeah. These guys are going to be picking each other apart for the next 10 minutes.
Two dudes that you just do not phase and keep walking forward.
That's the crazy part. Again, we've been seeing at this level of play, and I'm going to keep repeating it as much as I have to, what's going to win the day, consistency, and the ability to adjust.
Yes, we just had our first player, our first explosive player come out of that and win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly wasn't a big believer in explosive play like that, being consistent, being able to continue on in the bracket. But
And he made it rough. He made it look rough.
Yeah, man. He basically made it through the fire, man.
Yeah. All right, another Maiden-kun.
All right, we're starting to see a trend here. What's up?
Well, we're seeing a knack now, huh? All right, here we go.
All right, shout outs to the OG top tiers.
Oh, boy. If you're playing 1.0 right now, you're scared.
Yeah, right.
You're pulling the plug on the PS4. You're rage quitting. You're sending an angry message to this guy saying, you're already a scumbag. I hate you.
I'm just so amazed that we have this character selection at this top 8, man.
Dude, I'm
it
loving
hasn't been like this, you know?
Yeah, the top tier, and especially in 13, the top tier representation was off the charts. In 14, for the longest time, it was also off the charts.
Yeah.
Everybody played Robert, Knack, Athena, what have you.
Yeah.
And now we're seeing with the 2.0 patch, there's actually a lot of exploration going on.
Absolutely. And, you know, with the game with so many characters, it's just impossible for you to check out every corner of this game in such a short period of time.
Like I said, you can't know everything. Not in time for top 8. And the ones that do lack something else.
Absolutely. And here we go. White Ash already starting a pretty good lead here. Got to watch out for that bird, guys. That bird is going to do some work here. Going to be able to set up some pretty safe pressure.
Oh, yeah, that bird is a jerk, man.
Woo! When Nakaruru goes for that cling, gives her the opportunity to have a little bit of invuln. So let's see how he makes that work. Whoa!
He needed something behind that, but it's all right. Oh, goes for the low. And right now, White Ash unfazed, but taking a lot of damage because Nakaruru, only 900 health, I believe. Is it 850 or 900? I'm not sure. But she cannot take a lot of damage.
Woo, gets the damage off of that. Nice conversion.
Oh, my God, caught her.
Those aren't free.
Yeah, you can't jump in like that. He will catch you. And he's going to make her do hawk dive if she does that again. Oh!
Trying to make a safe approach here. Very difficult. Okay, gets the dive.
Right upside the head. And you're seeing ZJZ, a.k.a. Bridget, get a little impatient there.
Which is a first, because in the last matches that we've seen him, he just played solid the same way he plays the whole time. But now, you see him thinking, which is a first.
Who can be more annoying? I think White Ash has that.
He's unrelenting, is White Ash.
In his battle plan, yes.
Yeah.
White Ash will hold on to the plans as long as possible. And
He's literally like the Jason and Michael Myers of KOM, where you don't see that dude run too often, but he's just constantly coming at you, dude. Whatever you throw at him.
and you are striking, and all of a sudden he's in front of you.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, Yuri mirrors.
Oh,
Ooh,
sick!
ooh, ooh.
Woo, that was so sick.
Lord have mercy. That's
White Ash is turned up. I have not seen him get off like this.
that hard knockdown life, baby.
Whoa, that was
Hold it.
Did you see that?
Standing finish. Player one.
You saw what I saw?
Yeah,
Perfect game.
It hit from the back, and then he landed in the front.
that is some nasty.
Wow. Okay. I don't know how these guys are blocking that, and he probably blocked it on accident.
That is some grimy guano.
You're going to want to see Bridget right here. Slow down the gameplay with those fireballs. That's the name of the game for mature. Activates. Has a lot of options.
They're
Whoa,
bullying
but,
her, though.
But right now, White Ash is still unfazed by that.
He doesn't fall for that. He doesn't see the EX slash and then say he's not going to do EX to spin. He's expecting it.
A lot of thinking so far going on in this match. You can tell Bridget is being too considerate, which is uncharacteristic of him so far in this top 8.
It is, but I also think that he is afraid that if he sticks something out too and he commits to it too much, he is going to get hit by something he can't recover from.
Uh-oh, here we go. Big damage? No, decisive Anki. Wow, I'm actually kind of surprised by that.
I don't agree with that. Yeah, I think he should have went for the meter spin. And now we're seeing that he should have definitely gone for some more damage there. Possibly might have been afraid that giving Yuri that amount of meter would have been a problem for him later on. And spins it this time.
Yeah, because he has to. You know, now he put in a situation where like, okay, now I got to burn that meter. And I think it back, okay, I screwed up.
19 seconds on the clock, not going to get a lot of life back here.
Final round.
Ready.
Oh, he's going to play this perfectly.
Oh, this is going to be gross.
So much of that. Oh, trying to call up the jump. Oh! That's not going to be enough to even up the match, but it is going to put White Ash in a very unfavorable position.
However, Bridget has no meter, which is pretty big. Uh-oh.
Oh no, Bridget's hanging in there. Hanging by a thread. Once that bar can't guard cancel, hold on to it. Just got impatient again.
Wow.
Did not want, that roll was so ill-advised because there were two things that White Ash could have did to him in that corner. It could have been the command grab. It could have been any button.
Yeah.
And basically, that roll could have gotten blown up by anything in that situation. There was no reason to roll out of there.
And this is something that we haven't really... He's forcing him to play differently. He's forcing Bridget to play outside of himself.
To make these weird decisions.
Yeah, which is so crazy. Because when you see how White Ash played, the dynamic of the match that White Ash played before this, he didn't really force that out of his opponent. And it made you think, oh, maybe he doesn't have that capability. He's just a dude that kind of...
Just got an Athena.
Yeah, exactly. But no, he has taken control, which I have not seen him do. And it's really showing...
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, he's showing his merit as a player right now.
Like when you see one player puppet the other one, like just holding the strings, to the point where that guy is making the worst decision of his life, of his tournament life. And you gotta wonder, how does ZJZ break the shackles? How does he break the strings? Does he even know he's on a string right now?
Well, right now you're gonna see some serious adjustment. He's got to do something different because whatever he was doing before is not working.
Welcome to GP City right now.
Slowly chiseling away some life here.
Ooh, called him out.
Getting some work done.
All right.
Bridget being a lot more aggressive this time. Oh, base out an uppercut.
All right, now White Ash getting a little too froggy.
Whoa.
Excellent.
White Ash.
Player 2.
Might have been a little too confident about that last win, perhaps. Thought he could get away with some stinkers.
Now he's starting to play outside of himself a little bit.
Yeah.
Round
And he's running
2.
Athena second. Oh, no, he switched his order up. There we go.
Huh, interesting. Do you feel like he could slow down this game right now?
I think that's what he's aiming for, but at the health deficit that he's at, I'm not sure it's worth it. I think he just needs to keep going in, harassing Bridget, and to making horrible decisions.
Well, right now, everything's working pretty well so far in this matchup. Slow down the gameplay. Got some pretty good mix-ups off earlier.
Okay, got him in there.
Not enough damage, not enough meter to do a ton of damage, but still did great damage.
It's going to be a long run. It's going to be a long burn.
Yeah, man, this is going to be some work you're going to see right now.
Yeah, Bridget's not giving up any ground.
Oh, saw that
very
before.
smart.
He ate that mix-up before, but this time he saw it coming.
Now he's using them frame traps, and I don't think White Ash is ready for those.
Pay attention to that meter, folks. This is going to play a big asset to how this matchup plays out.
Ooh!
Time at 18 seconds. At this point, nobody's going to get a significant life after the round.
Right, but if White Ash can get this, well, actually, even then, if oh my lord!
Godlike. Player 2.
So even though Yuri's not getting a lot of life back here, she is working overtime, double shift,
Great adjustment so far, Red Bridget.
mandatory double shift.
Now he's back to his usual, controlling the game.
But it might be too late. He's still got to run through two other characters. And you notice,
Ooh, nice block.
ZJZ is just building meter right now, trying to get something for Mature to work with.
White Ash, though, really answering the call and trying to be a lot more aggressive here.
Yeah, he's letting the bird do some of the work for him, and then he's running in behind it.
Which is smart, man. He doesn't need to risk himself too much.
No, not at this point. Ooh, that's it. All right, so now we get to see what Mature's going to do with these two bars, pretty much three.
I definitely would like to see more bird call assists similar to this last match to try to shut down the movement and the momentum of Mature.
And I kind of wonder if
Oh, nice punish! He saw that coming. He was ready for that.
And that's how you're going to have to play this matchup, because inherently, I don't think Mature has anything that will blow up Nakarura, unless he bird clinches.
But White Ash cannot play this on his heels. He's got to be full throttle. He cannot hesitate, because once Mature gets that momentum going, it's very difficult to get her off.
That's it. Be shook. When you drop it like that, it's hard to get back. He's just wasting the bar. It
Woo!
doesn't matter.
Calls him out. Try to set up that fireball.
Still got max mode working for him. White Ass got plenty of opportunities here still. As long as he doesn't get hit.
Ooh,
Good
man.
trade for Bridget, though.
One up. One up. Bridget slipped a little in that first match. But once again, back on his toes.
Now it's White Ass's turn to get it back. And now we're going to see them both working at maximum potential.
That's right.
Beating the crap out of each other.
White Ash has answered the call before, and he could do it again.
There's not enough water in the Aquafina bottle, man. You're going to need 3 of those.
All right, man. Are we going to see a character change? What do you think?
I feel like on White Ash's part, he probably feels comfortable with this matchup.
Right.
I think he should have changed. At least the composition.
Right. Yeah, I really think the composition. Maybe put Nakaruru second. You know, get a little bit more shine for
Right.
him.
Because if he's worried that his team got downloaded, I don't
Yeah.
think taking them out of order is going to fix that. Especially starting out with the character that Bridget is already
Familiar with, yeah.
He just has to basically convince him not to do anything.
Ooh, try to go for that cross-up. Gets blocked, and he guard cancel rolls out. No meter right now.
They're going to take a break. They're going to take a hug break, apparently.
Slowing this match
Ooh.
down to a halt almost. Both of them a lot of respect, not trying to get into each other's face and get in the wrong range where they can get poked out or hit.
Exactly, because as soon as one of them gets the bar, then it's going to be curtains.
Just a lot of spacing play. Finally gets the combo here.
Beautiful link. And there's that combo again. So much damage for 1 bar.
Oh, a down A anti-air.
Hey, we got those.
Yep. Oh,
And
this
that's-
time going way down all too often in this matchup.
And that's just a lot of respect on the field right now. Wow. No super cancel in
Wow,
that
tit
situation.
for tat this whole first round. But White Ash still comes out on top. This is a grinder, man.
These guys play almost exactly alike.
Yeah, I know, right? It's just they keep walking forward.
And it's working, but it's just like, I think they're realizing that, hey, we're not getting anywhere, and we can't win this game that way.
Yeah. Let me emphasize the walking and not running.
Yeah.
It's a walking pace.
Uh-oh. Did that Culkin a little too early.
They're really just waiting for that optimum position that they can finally get into before they strike.
Right.
You know, that's why you're seeing them jump in and out of certain ranges, trying to get somebody to commit to getting into a bad range to where their buttons are most effective. Like right there. Bridget chooses to back off, but still gets tagged by this combo. Gonna do the, oh, whoa! What a trade.
Yeah, that's fine for White Ash, but he took the hit right out the gate.
Great combo here. Takes it to the corner.
And now, I was going to say White Ash must be a little spooked, but not at all. It just goes right back into the game plan. No adjustment needed.
Uh-oh.
He's like, what's my adjustment? My adjustment is to down see you on my wake up. Not impossible right now. Definitely looks better than the previous situation. White Ash still in there. Still able to pull something out of this. But Bridget's not going to let it happen. Bridget is just going to make him work for every hit.
Got to be careful with this activated Nakaruru. Got 1 meter. Still got some juice to work with. Oh, this might not work out. Okay.
Daring him to come down.
Still, even such a mobile character, still having a hard time to really find an opening.
Yeah, too big, man.
Ooh, just made it over, and now finally gets in his face. Walking down, Bridget.
That jump B is ridiculous.
Oh, no, not deep enough to combo.
Oh, it's just going for it twice. The harassment's real.
Having a very difficult time shutting down that fireball.
And once again, we're getting down to the tip, the last seconds. Now White Ash the one blocking everything.
Oh, wow. That activation at that distance, perfect.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, man. And, wow. Just a back and forth match right there. But White Ash not able to make up the difference, though, which is what he really needs to do.
Yeah, White Ash right now can't get touched. Can't let this Leona pop the raw match mode.
Almost got caught with that jump in.
Oh man, can't take too many more of those either. Ooh.
Right now, you're seeing Bridget commit a little more than usual. He's
Yeah.
trying to finish him off.
And that's because he was sensing
Yeah.
that White Ash was having a hard time doing anything. So he's like, fine, why should I overextend myself? And there you see it. White Ash goes down to Bridget, and we'll see him. He's out. He's
Yeah.
out. Yeah, he's out. Wow.
Another thing too, man. That Bridget is not a peaks and valley type of dude. You know, he's just really settles.
It's very
into the
steady.
way-
Yeah, it's a very steady play style. Oh man.
Another losers match. Loser gets sent home, and another opportunity for Paco to silence the crowd and then bring it back to an uproar.
I'm telling you right now, like Paco, you know, everybody comes to Evo thinking they have something to prove, proving themselves as a high priority for them. Twice in one night, in the same top 8, Paco is up against the household names of KOF.
You know, and it's really great that he got to have that match against M-Dash. It came out successful because you got to think that gave him a bit of confidence.
Oh, for sure.
To be able to work against Xiaohai. And Xiaohai, though he has been pretty much the most dominant KOF player ever, the fact that he took that loss initially showed a bit of weakness there and perhaps allow somebody like Paco to think this can be done. I can do this. I'm ready to take Xiaohai out.
We saw him crack.
Yeah.
Now that he knows he's human.
Yeah, and as a competitor, you got to see, yeah, man, I'm down for that. I'm down for a Xiaohai cracking, you know?
But how does he get him to crack? He's got to play that patient game. He's got to play that game where Xiaohai feels like everything he wants to do is no longer on the table. So what's he supposed to do after that? Wake up DP out of the corner, apparently. I don't know if TC Paco has that play style. I know that TC Paco has a style that can expose weaknesses when they appear, but can he straight up get make it appear, you know?
I mean, what's the most effective thing we've seen? As far as what I've seen is that when Luis Cha played Xiaohai, he was able to take advantage of his ridiculous reactions and use it against them.
And that's scary for somebody like Xiaohai because he's like, that's literally what's putting me in this top 8.
That's my bread and butter.
Yeah.
You know, my bread and butter is I have great reads and I have great reactions, which, you know, make me feel very confident or makes him feel very confident in his play. But when you make that his weakness, which is ridiculous in itself, when you make that his weakness, then where does Xiaohai go? He has to think. And when you have a player thinking that much, he's losing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a losing strategy. When you have to work so hard to come up with a new strategy to counterattack the other opponent, because so far the whole tournament, your bread and butter have been those things, and you're betting your whole hand on that.
Right, and your adjustment just isn't there at that point. Your adjustment becomes, how can I take this thought process and expedite it?
Yeah.
And then include it in my repertoire. And I'm not even sure even Xiaohai can do that immediately.
Round 1.
Well, we're going to see.
Ready, go!
Okay, Xiaohai starting out immediately with a light combo. And goes right into a really bad slide. Ooh.
Already, very different Paco we've seen already. He's converting, looks comfortable.
Very composed.
Oh, gets the down B activation though. Xiaohai turning it around for himself.
He's got to get back to where he was at the beginning of this round. Xiaohai was not enjoying that.
And he's playing a little bit respectful here. And is going to allow Paco to get his gameplay started. Got to be careful with that.
Guess he's afraid of the pillow.
Ooh, all about that bad dash punch.
And yeah, now we're seeing Xiaohai with the adjustments where, you know, maybe I don't need to DP every untrue block string.
Exactly. You know, like I said before, he's a very good fundamental player. Knows his spaces very well and knows where to sit at a point where you cannot challenge him and where he can hurt you. Right there. He's sitting at that spot. Oh, bad DP. Oh, no, that's a huge drop. Jeez. Huge drop. That would have been monster damage on Xiaohai.
That drop just kept coming. It wasn't over yet.
And now he's trying to go for the gimmicks. Trying to find a way to recover here. That activation, giving him a little bit of breathing room.
Oh no, that was a bad leg lift. He could have gotten a full combo for that. Unable to convert.
Roll reversal here. Now Xiaohai's back in the corner. Oh, but he gets a combo.
All right, this Kula is doing work. This Kula is getting the business.
A lot of mistakes though in this match. Xiaohai had a lot of bad DPs, dropped combos by Paco.
And luckily for Xiaohai, he's not getting the full punishes.
Exactly. Then on a big chunk of meter, but we all know that Mai's not the best at converting tons of damage.
I mean, they both need to tighten up at this point. If either one of them advances, they can't get away with this anymore.
Oh!
All right. See Paco seeing his opening and completely taking all of it.
That's right, man. Trying to stay focused here, TC Paco.
All right, this is a character we have not seen Xiaohai play at this tournament so far. His K-Dash is very well known.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's pulled it out yet.
Definitely the most effective character he has at whip punishing a lot of normal.
Oh, FRB.
Yeah.
Sure.
So maybe he's going to try to utilize that in this matchup and use his superior footsie. But right now, putting the pressure on TC Paco and really playing the game right. And this is how he was really successful in his last match. Gets the cross-up. Going to get some decent damage here.
Paco's just ready for everything. That's what's going on.
This is definitely his character. He's always on top of the opponent.
Yeah, and you're making Xiaohai feel like he can't press the button. And he's trying to challenge,
wow.
man.
Walked and jumped right on top of that down B. But now has 0 meter. So that is a huge problem for Mai. He's had to consistently burn meter every single time. And now you got to Ori 4 stocks. Got to watch out for that uppercut into super. Got to watch for that
RB. Got to watch out for the skunk yell.
So many things you got to look out for when you're playing against Ori.
Oh, wow. All right.
And there it is.
Big damage coming in.
The uppercut into super, which is really, really too good a damage.
Yeah, it really is. It just kind of
could have had activation there.
Milks your bar.
Really close to getting 2 meters for Paco. That'd be pretty big.
Okay. He gets a touch. We got a touch.
Now this is going to be work.
And once again, Iori with 3 bars.
Very difficult decision that he had to make there. You know, the decision whether to get Iori off. Not going to kill, though. Not going to kill. He's still going to have to work for this win. Oh, gets the throw. That's a big.
Paco.
Oh, try to go for it again.
The wheels are turning. The wheels are on full blast.
Oh, wow. The aggression of Paco chasing him down.
He feels the wind at his back.
Really close to 1 meter. Oh, got a punish on that blowback.
He doesn't do anything. He's hanging in there. Oh,
wow, the mix-up.
No!
Wow.
Xiaohai with the perfectly timed DP on the hop. Paco kind of just falling apart there right at that last second. Not really sure what he was looking for.
Wow, and really, really making Xiaohai sweat there.
He is.
Wow.
You see Xiaohai just really annoyed at himself right now.
Xiaohai did not get to play for like a full 7 seconds.
No. Like the look on Xiaohai's face right now, he's back at the arcade learning how to play KOF again.
Exactly. Wow.
Like, what am I doing wrong? Ooh.
Paco looked really strong in that last one. Xiaohai narrowly taking it.
You know he wants that one back. Oh, it just walks right into the jump D. All right, we'll take that. Wake up grab.
Turns it around, puts him in the corner. Ooh, very nice reflect. That literally was on top of her head. It still reflected it.
He saw it coming. Or he anticipated it, rather. Oh.
I like that. I like that. He's trying to get a read on him right here.
I don't think Xiaohai's going to give it to him.
And that's what he's going to need. Oh, blocks the overhead.
He's too fast for that.
Oh, very nice setup there.
That's pretty cute, yeah. Oh, wow. My God. Speaking of cute, here comes that cute damage.
Oh, no. Xiaohai is a full-blown sprint right now.
Yeah, he's on fire.
Lighten it up, man. He's ready.
He's not happy
pressing those buttons, man.
That's that angry post-brown button. But it's like, yeah. Got to make sure these things come out. No meter to cancel.
Oh, very great decision there to roll out.
People are not afraid of that cross-up anymore. They're just going to roll out of that. It's lame. It puts you back in neutral, but at least you're not getting crossed up and having to deal with a bunch of frame advantage for your opponent.
Especially from the fact that in KOF 14, it's a lot more difficult to punish rolls, so you can get away with tactics like that.
Yes. Oh! Paco.
Pretty good damage. Wow, wow. Dude, 1 meter. Okay. Okay.
Such meter. Wow.
Great usage of that meter.
Much comeback.
Oh, people are shopping Paco. They really want him to take this.
It's the homie, man. And will Paco once again render this K-Dash ineffective? I don't believe so.
Great call out.
Oh, drops it at the end. Wanted to go for the reset.
Oh no, not blocking the overhead.
A lot of people don't get to see that enough from K-Dash that much. Not a lot of K-Dash players go for that. All right, Xiaohai feeling it. Xiaohai remembering his place in the food chain, at the top of the pyramid.
I am at the top of the pyramid. I was talking so much mess on Twitter. I better lock this down.
Yeah. And Paco with almost insurmountable odds right now to deal with. Oh, does not go for second cell. He has a shot here. He can do some good damage.
He's going to burn him.
He needs to. He needs to make a statement right now.
And now he just needs to play solid, just like he played at the end of the last one. He has been so great at scoring a lot of random hits and making this very nice backdash. Right now, actually, Xiaohai is playing into Paco's game. He needs to be very careful.
He's going to give him a bar, too.
Slowly knocking down that life.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Oh, wow. That is...
He is so solid with mine. So solid. He almost turned it around. And I would even say, even though he had the life disadvantage, that mentally and the way the game was playing out, he was in the lead.
All right, he's got 1 bar to work with here. Oh, no,
okay,
Xiaohai not taking no more of that.
Oh,
all right.
Press the button there.
This is going to hurt.
What? Okay.
I think he should have went for as much damage as possible in that situation.
Oh, burns that up.
That overhead will never hit in this level of play.
Oh, yeah, Paco's going to reach deep in this one. He's going to try to make this happen.
And just look how aggressive he gets, even though he was just a second ago in the corner and possibly looking at the end of his tournament life.
Playing very solid Paco right now.
Okay, that's going to be it.
Bad
Xiaohai
jump.
reading that perfectly.
All right, man.
Well played from TC Paco, though.
TC Paco made a great name for himself, played with a lot of passion, and, you know, just made this tournament that much greater.
It's a bloodbath.
That's right, man. Shout out to TC Paco. I guarantee you'll see more of this man in the future.
Chat, let me see your Bible thumps.
All right, man.
All right, man. Like, I am so happy we got to see TC Paco in this top 8. I'm so happy we got to see everybody in this top 8. It's been a great top 8. It's a great return for KOF to the EVO stage. I don't think anybody has any reason to be disappointed other than obviously in losing.
Yeah, man, and we're working towards the winners finals now, and we're not going to be disappointed.
No,
I have to say this. Luis Cha coming in a monster in this tournament, and yeah, I just want to see how this plays out.
And the thing is, like, I want to say that he might be a little cooled off now from that last match, but he came in cooled off.
Yeah, dude.
It doesn't matter to him.
ET, dude, also. He had a match where it was like, he was also very cool because he was a little disappointed.
I'm sure he was.
In the way that he won. And I think he knows that, from a guy that plays at a very high level very often and plays other very high levels very often, players, that he knows that that's not going to cut it.
Right.
Like
and
that
that's
level
what that disappointment is.
Yeah.
It's that he doesn't think he can keep that up in the next match. He needs to improve, like, in under 30 minutes.
Yeah, you're not going to win EVO playing that way.
No.
And he would know, of all people, he would know.
Yeah, he's come very close before. 2014, famously, almost got in the grand finals. Almost got the gold.
Yep, and this is new territory for Luis Cha, man.
Most definitely.
Definitely put that down in the history books. He's made a winners finals at EVO.
I mean, like I said, how many people are about to claim this man?
All right. Oh, that's my boy, man.
It's my homie day one.
I used to play with him every week.
All right, button check over, I believe. I think it's going to go right into it.
So how do you think this match is going to play out?
I think. Well,
Because right now, Luis Chaw's, the whole tournament, he's just had very, very solid play and forces you to make mistakes.
I think potentially he can do that to ET, but
Yeah.
I also think ET, after being disappointed with his performance in the previous match, is ready to make adjustments where he has to, you know?
And we have seen in the past that ET does get into his own head.
Oh, definitely.
He's that type of guy. If you saw how the World Championships played out, he pretty much lost to himself.
And the unfortunate thing about it, though, is like when he lost to himself like that, he basically couldn't learn how to do better with his characters. He had to be a better person, a better player.
Exactly. The
That's
mental
hard.
aspect.
And
I have to say, there's a character advantage here for Luis Chaw.
Oh, for sure. Benny, despite how Billy can control certain space, I don't think he's that threatening.
And it's saying that he's able to convert some decent damage. But, you know, that's the way he converts is not off of anything really solid.
No, it's just simple hits. It's simple 1, 2, 3, 4s.
Yeah. But ET making it work, man.
There is a code to be cracked with Billy Kane. But I feel like so many people struggle with that they give up and look for the obvious answers.
Right.
The more classic answers, like I got a reversal, I'm going to use it. And then they lose opportunities to maybe use some of the tools that make Billy strong. Like it or not, the man will pretty much trade with anything.
Ooh, nice connection there.
That was crazy confirmed.
We didn't believe, man. We did not believe in this Billy.
Right now, other than my foot being in my mouth,
Yeah.
ET is basically proving that Billy is capable of standing up to these zone-heavy characters that have fireballs.
And yet, even though we just saw ET take those 2 rounds, I have to say, I'm not convinced still.
You still think there's a chance?
Yeah. Oh, look at those cross-ups.
Dude, he's in there. All right, down C. Again with the down C. He's got to run into it, man. Hold this mop bucket. You lucky you ain't got meter.
I'm really surprised Luis Chaw's just running into these ranges that Billy's so optimal at.
I got to think he was getting a little impatient because he wanted it to play out to his advantage so badly.
Oh, that's really good damage.
That's
Wow.
really cool. I like it.
An outcome.
But at the same time,
Player 2 wins.
he needs to do that more right now. He needs to find himself in that situation because I think he was getting a little impatient.
It's really surprising from a player like Luis Chaw because he has very strong zoning and footsies that when he gets in a certain range, he's not playing that. He's not trying to bait anything really. He just kept running into normal.
Right. And then we saw him go with the raw overhead. Okay, nice close stand.
Oh,
Hey,
wow,
another
overhead
with a
is
rope.
crazy.
Crown him.
So successful with that so far. Definitely got something working for him.
Okay, he knows to block all that. All right. And ET just daring him to come forward. And Luis Chaw saying, okay,
Okay.
let's get personal.
Yeah, man. ET's trying to cool him, dude. He's trying to freeze him up, but Luis Chaw slowly gaining ground in this match.
Final round.
Benny Maru pulling up the rear. And really, ET doesn't have to do anything.
And I think a characteristic thing of Luis Chaw is you kind of, when you play against him, you kind of don't feel like you're falling that far behind. It makes you feel like you still got a chance.
Like a war
Oh,
of attrition
big
almost. That's going to be it.
Yeah. He almost makes you feel like, you know, I'm in this, or you might even feel like you're really far ahead.
And then all of a sudden you take that one little, you step on the landmine.
Exactly. But ET, successful in pretty much cooling him and freezing him down.
Yeah, I mean, this is tough, too, because, like, it's late right now. People are probably like, I've been up all day playing KOF.
Yep.
I need something to eat. I need to go home. I need a drink. I need to go take a nap.
You know, nobody sleeps in Vegas.
Can't, man. There's blood to be spilled.
Oh, man, jumps right over that fireball. And now ET's on the aggression. Pressing buttons, Luis Chaw. Oh, almost gets that punish. Now Luis Chaw has him in the corner. Oh, he's getting busy. He's ready to get this started. He realizes he's in a winner's finals, and he needs to take this with aggression.
Oh, man, that blowback could have been curtains.
Oh, man, and they're both throwing at each other right now.
Haymakers.
Oh, it's getting wild. Woo, with the jumpy.
Oh, man, he just wants to keep him in that corner.
Fighting right back.
Here we go.
One after another.
And we've seen if he gets the bar, he's going to use it.
Luis Cha is getting hot.
Bombs!
What?
Bombs!
Was hot.
Somebody lit that match.
That fuse was short. That fuse was maybe 2 inches long. I don't know how he snatched that one away.
Wow, I just don't know how that played out.
And it's just like you said, E.T. thought he was in control. And Luis Cha told him, you're never in control.
Exactly.
Amazing.
All right, man. Wow, so much action in that first match.
Seriously. And this is actually an even match in my opinion. I think that both of these people on their approach more or less negate each other. It's going to come down to who hits the button fastest.
Well, right now, Luis Cha is trying to give him that action. Oh,
That could have been a bad whip punish too. He was right in range for something nasty. Okay, Mai currently with 3 bars. So E.T., if he jumps, it's not going to be anywhere near where, you know, he can get hit by that climax.
got hit by that overhead twice. E.T. I feel as unsuccessfully been able to pull him off, but gets a combo. What? Don't press any buttons, man.
The smart steer occurred. When you want to do that double tap, you get the auto combo. Sometimes you just got to let it rock, though. Are you serious?
A really, really close match.
I might have to stand up. I'm sorry. Somebody bring me some water, please. Oh. Oh, no. Uh-oh. We're coming down to it. It's almost time. It's time to knuckle up.
Man, I don't know, man. E.T. always has that face of like, man, I hope I take this.
And Luis Cha trying, as you say, trying to get buck.
Yeah, he's trying to get wild, and he was successful. And I feel this was the first strategy he was trying to do. But then he cooled off, and it got a little unsuspecting for E.T.
Oh,
what a deep jump D.
Even he didn't expect that to happen. Oh, man, he wants to explode that right now.
Nice challenge there. Able to consistently stay in his face. Luis Cha got really good meter here. All he needs is one touch.
He's trying to break that guard
just
he's working on.
one touch.
His purple guard meter right now. Made him roll back in the corner.
Oh, big
He's
punish.
going to explode.
He's dead.
He is going to explode.
He's dead.
Fancy.
Enter the dragon, baby.
Yo, eat this lizard.
What a sick finish on that.
Luis Cha showing him, I may look calm on the outside, but inside rages a crazy fire that is willing to explode at any moment.
What they don't know about Luis Cha is that he is bat doo-doo insane.
Dude.
Inside of that calmness.
Like, you ever heard this dude talk? It make no sense. Sound like Xanadu.
That's how you don't get a read on him.
Nope.
It's hard to get a read on this guy.
Dude talk just like Xanadu. Ooh, the things going on in this man's head. E.T. needs to get a read on it. E.T.'s got a crazy streak also. We've seen it before. Once he gets going, he will go completely bonkers on you.
And I feel this is what initially the speed of the game that Luis Cha wanted to play at. But E.T. was able to cool him down. However, Luis Cha made an adjustment where now it's his game. We're playing at Luis Cha's pace right now, and E.T. needs to slow it down.
Right, E.T. needs to slow it down, but at the same time, I'm not entirely opposed to him going a little back on himself. But I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna find it with Billy. I don't think he's gonna find that with Billy.
Man.
Billy is just. He's just so linear.
And Luis Cha is at supreme comfort level. Look at the way he sits. He's off the edge of his seat. You know, he's just ready to play.
He's ready to just cook that spine up real quick and like, watch me win this $14,000. Oh boy.
Shut down that offense.
All right, now we're seeing the jump back D's from Benny Morrow here. That's when he's starting to panic.
I got some offense going here for E.T. Gets the sweep to knock him back.
Okay.
This is down.
He's
Luis Cha.
Gonna get full health from this. Even meter. Not a bad situation for E.T., but he has to keep that pace up. Looking at him like, hey, saw that, right?
And
Got bored.
as far as competitive KOF has been in the past few years, it's been heavily on momentum.
Notice the patience in waiting for that follow-up.
Whoa!
That hit.
Whoa! What a
Oh my
conversion!
God! What?
Hellpock is losing his mind in the commentators.
No, what is that hitbox?
How does that work? And Luis Cha doesn't care. He's like, well, it works, so I'm going to super it.
I got you, bro.
I'm not
Right
wow.
underneath the air Raijinkin. He's looking for it. He's looking for anything he can do right now just to get this man off him. It's coming. Oh, good trade.
And even though ET is ahead, it still seems like he's playing
He's
from
playing
behind.
behind. He's looking like he's nervous. He's like, oh boy, we're both orange health, but I need to touch you once. He's looking to the sky saying, Lord, grant me the strength to withstand this storm known as Luis Cha.
Round 4. Ready, go!
And this was the problem last match.
And he's right on top. He's managed to stay on top of ET.
And he better be
Majority
careful.
of the match.
He actually better be careful doing the reversals with the idle kick. Because if ET sniffs that out after the jump back, he's going to eat that level 2 beam. And it's going to be even money again.
He uses the blowback to push him off. Luis Cha trying to find a way to get in. That far stand C.
All right, good trade.
And he's on him. Oh, bad jump.
Oh, boy. Here we go. ET turning around right now. Can't spin any meter on it. Going. Oh, doesn't miss it off, though. Don't know about that.
He's just got to connect a few more hits. And Luis Cha can take the round. At about 30 seconds, he'll get a little bit of life back, so he can't get hit if he wants to make this turnaround.
Can't tip him out like that. He would just get out of there and possibly punish the Rekka.
Uh-oh, almost a bad
Oh,
jump.
very nice,
That
very nice.
far stand D.
Player 2 wins.
Oh, man. I feel like I'm up there.
Final
Cha.
round. Ready, go!
Ooh,
Oh,
very nice
very
opening
nice.
stand C.
Yeah, that's
Checking
good.
him. Check him.
That's going to keep Leona from doing so much right now. Leona famously losing her far stance, or else this would probably look totally different.
Try to make something happen with that overhead.
Cross up, not enough time to convert though.
Uh-oh, we got to activate
He's
Leona
gonna-
here.
he's gonna block it.
Oh,
He's
Jones
gonna-
will roll out of there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hold on, don't do nothing.
Oh,
He knows,
man,
he knows.
that meter is going down.
Yep, he saw the hole though. And ET willing to just do what he has to do
Wow,
to get the second game.
he really minimized the options there, ET, when he got into that block string, because Luis Cha had to commit to burning that meter. And what happened after he burned that meter is basically if he did convert any damage, it wouldn't lead to anything significant. So really put him on his heels on that one.
Dude, I feel like I'm just going to be deflated after this. Like all the
When
air
aren't we, man? After
every
KOF
KO
top
in top 8, just all the air leaves your body. Take me to the oxygen bar.
I won't be talking the whole day tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, nice Sandy. Picking his spots right now, ET. Okay with being in the corner. Oh, challenges him.
Oh.
Roll out anytime soon here?
Yeah, he had to get out of that. It was looking nasty.
Wow.
Damn.
Hitbox on that.
Stand deep.
I'm telling you, if he's making that work, you know he's got a lot of confidence in this match.
Oh, yeah.
Got to deal with those Dynamicus, man. Wow.
Run up, close standing B to forward A.
Player 2 wins.
And he knew Billy didn't have nothing in that corner.
Nah, man. Luis Cha's got supreme confidence in that matchup.
Another close standing. Not letting him get away with that is DT. Gonna put him in the corner, put him down for the hard knockdown once he got after that. Oh, he stopped. Double two.
Back to back.
ET, totally confident, totally composed.
This is the first time I've seen confidence in his play. The way he's playing right now is a very confident player.
And I think that stems from the fact that he was able to snatch that last game.
And everything's connecting for him right now. It's going his way. Can he keep the momentum up? Nice.
Sometimes that's all it takes.
It's the empty jump command grab. Jumps to the other side.
Whoa. Easy there, big fella.
All right, rolls right out. I like that decision. Whoa. About to get put back into the corner once again. Has 1 meter if he wants. Very hard to get out of this pressure.
Uh-oh. That's been all that meter to get out of that. He didn't want no more parts of
Wow,
that.
his guard meter went way down.
And notice how Luis Chaw's been doing that a lot to him.
Yeah,
And basically threatening him to break his guard. And he's like, you better get out, bro.
not really giving him a chance to play, but connects the max mode combo here.
Oh,
Gets
close
to the
to-
reset. Some safe pressure.
Oh, he's the far B. Drops him on his knees. This could end up going 2-2. Mai with a fair amount of health. And Luis Chaw proving that it is not easy to catch his mind. You got to work for it. He is not going to put himself in the
Oh man, just at the last second.
solid punish. All right.
Oh man. I would have liked to see Luis Chaw maybe build some more meter in that matchup. Maybe take a few nicks down from ET's life. But he is coming into this next match with, was it 2 to 3 meters?
2 or 3 bars, full health, obviously.
2
but
meters.
it's more or less a even match at this point. But again, opens up the round with far stance C. And that sets the tone.
Is he going to let it rip with this combo? I think he's going to keep it basic. I don't think he's going to use it. Okay.
Oh, blows up the moonsault.
Oh, man. Big damage. Yep. You got to, man. And you still got 1 meter to work with. Big mix-up coming up. Incoming. Whoa, what? Backdashes on his wake up.
I think he thought maybe he was running forward or something. Especially since he backdashed into the corner.
Got to be very careful here because Luis Chaw can't punish into a stance activation. Oh, is that it? Can he kill with this? Oh, no. And he's in maximum, so he can't do the Farsi activation yet. Oh, wow. No meter, muy, muy. I don't know about this.
Oh, my Lord. Just with
Yeah.
a vanilla jump D.
Yeah, I think that ended with a few bad decisions, and ET was able to capitalize off of that.
Possibly. Jump D, one of her best buttons, had to be on the lookout for that. But if he wasn't, then that's on him.
Yeah, that's true, man. All right, Luis Chaw, man. He's still going to have a run in loser's bracket.
Loser's
so
bracket. He's got to fight Xiao Hai, though. Again.
talk about earning it. Talking about having to earn it.
I know we say trial by fire, but, like, when does it end? When does it end? We have, like, possibly a completely different outcome. Or we possibly have top 8 double jeopardy.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, we have some pretty...
Oh, wait, actually, no, ZJZ have to play Xiao Hai first, and then we see who's plays in the loser's bracket. My bad.
Yeah, we have really solid players. The consistency has stayed in this tournament.
It certainly has.
And the explosiveness is kind of fizzled out so far.
Well, you know, people are tired.
Yeah.
Like the consistency
Yes.
takes a massive hit when
Yeah.
physical exhaustion takes over.
Yeah, that's true, man. I mean, being explosive takes a real toll in your game.
Yes. A lot of people wonder, like, what part of physicality comes from playing fighting games in a competitive atmosphere? And I'm like, well, when you've been playing since 10 a.m. in the morning and it is now 10 p.m.,
Yeah.
there's some drop off.
I mean, it's mental fatigue.
Mental fatigue.
Like mental fatigue is real, man.
And it's also physical.
Yeah.
Mental fatigue will lead to physical fatigue. Your reactions get dull. You even get kind of numb sometimes, you know?
Who can expand the least amount of energy and still manage to take these wins?
That would be the answer to that question will be who wins this tournament.
Yeah.
But at this point, we were going dangerously close to like 2 guys slugging it out with barely any energy left, and they're like throwing like, you know, these flower punches like pat.
How many
pat.
times have you seen this happen in KOF though? This is the story of KOF. It's always been this way, where it's more of an endurance game.
For sure.
Right? And that's when you see the tides turn so heavily because some people just cannot hang.
You got to play 3 characters at the same caliber consistently.
And when you're playing these matches that you've seen that the time gets wound down almost completely,
Yeah.
you know, you're playing some really long matches.
It's almost like boxing, you know, like when a boxer gets tired, he starts hugging and going against the ropes.
Yeah.
That's when you're seeing the timer run down because
Yeah.
they're literally just like, I can't think right now.
Yeah, I need some room to breathe here.
And the opponent is in the same position and totally willing to say, yeah, let's take a breather and let this clock run up a little bit.
And that's why you see people, to be honest with you, pick top tier because it allows them some breathing room to not have to think too much, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas if you're playing low tier, often you have to think a lot. You have to outthink your opponent constantly. And in a tournament that can go this long, in a game that lasts this long, it is very difficult to come out on top.
Very much so. I think that what we're seeing right now is well, there's such a thing as a second wind. I think we could possibly be seeing that here, you know? A second wind only gets more beneficial if you're using the top tier. You're not being forced to think so much about it. You're allowed to catch your breath. And then if your opponent ain't in step, you tear them apart.
Yeah, and we've often talked about how, as far as endurance, Shahai usually is the one to endure everybody.
Yeah.
And he's taken wins and championships simply just because of that skill set. Not so much his reactions and his play got him to the grand stage, but his endurance is what allowed him to come out the victor of the whole tournament.
Right.
And we got to see if this is going to play out that way, because Bridget seems like a dude that is very much in control.
Oh, this dude don't even look like he sleep, dude.
Exactly.
Like, I don't think this guy sleeps. Like, that's the sleeping thing. He's just sleeping with his eyes open. Complete control of his emotions.
This is a 2 out of 3 set. It's still loser semifinal.
Oh man, that mental fatigue is real. They are breathing.
Yeah, no real big reads here. Just